Tip number 95 from the book 501 Contractor Tips. My name is Greg Vandenberg, the author, contractor. I spent over 25 years as a contractor, 30 years in the business, and now I'm just trying to share some of the information with you. It might not apply to you. It might. You get to choose whether or not you're going to use it or lose it. This is the chapter on hiring employees, and tip number 95 is to choose wisely. And I don't know why, but I remember in the movie Indiana Jones, I think it was the second one or third one, he's looking for the cup of Christ, and the knight who had been alive for centuries there, it looks like, extremely old fella, says, you've got to pick the cup of Christ, the Holy Grail. And he suggested that he chose wisely, because if he didn't, he was probably going to die. And this is almost the same scenario that you're going to be in if you choose poorly. You could end up with a financial nightmare. So you are going to be looking for someone who is honest, shows up to work on time, doesn't have a lot of problems. Don't hire anybody who has a lot of garbage, you know. I mean, I've had people, and by that, I'm talking about people who just can't seem to get out of their own way. I've had a couple of people who owed child support in different states to different women. And one guy, I think, had 4 children from 2 different women that he owed child support on. And his girlfriend was pregnant at the time, and I think he was 27 years old. I'm like, whoa. I mean, I hired him. The county contacted me and said, hey, if this person is in your employment, you need to start deducting wages from them so that we can cover some of the child support. I told him this. He quit. And that was the end of that. That is one way to get rid of some of these people. If they have enough baggage, they simply won't be sticking around, because it's a place they've been before. They know how to handle it, and they're not going to hold you liable. See ya, off they go. I mean, let's face it, if they were to ever sue you, they know that the money's not going to them anyway. So a lot of times it's off and you don't have to deal with it. Now, I think you're going to have to, again, learn more about human behavior and psychology to really figure out whether or not you can tell whether someone is honest. I mean, let's face it, you meet someone and you might get a good feeling, but you could be wrong. And these are things you need to accept as a business person. You know, you are going to be wrong every once in a while. But if you can figure out a way to be right a lot more than you're going to be wrong, then you're going to be in a good position. And I don't think I ever could figure that out. I had a difficult time. I would hire people, and I hired people from, let's just say, 20 years old to 60, 65 years old. And I had problems with all of them. You know, I mean, with all these different ages. I can't say that you're going to be looking for someone older, younger, someone you can mold into your own, you know, what you really want. Someone who's older might not be able to mold. You know, these are people who are set in their ways and stubborn. They're not going to listen to your crap, you young punk, you know, even if they are working for you. I've been there before, you know, so it really is tough. And I want to end this video. I don't want to make a long video out of it. I just want to focus on choosing wisely, and then, of course, figuring out what really works best for you. I honestly hope I never have to hire another person again because of all the problems I had hiring employees.